Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we'll be cooking the perfect dish for Chinese New Year, Fortune Abalone Pot. So let's start cooking. First we need to marinate the chicken. I'm using 150 grams of chicken thigh meat, boneless chicken thigh meat cut into pieces like this. Marinating is very easy. We just need half a teaspoon of corn flour, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce, and just a little bit of white pepper. Mix them up well together and just leave them aside. Next we'll marinate the mushrooms. We are using 5 pieces of dried mushroom which I've hydrated and cut into halves. We just need 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce, half a teaspoon of sugar, and just mix them up well together. When this is done, we will fry our dish and prepare the gravy. I'll be using baby abalone for this dish, and Fortune is one of the brands that I love the most. The reason why I like Fortune brand of baby abalone is because we can expect firm, fleshy and succulent flesh from this beautiful baby abalone. There are about 8 to 10 pieces per can, and that's enough for the whole family. Look at this beautiful abalone. They are bigger than average and they are really fleshy and succulent. I'm definitely very sure. And of course, the best part is these are ready to eat. So you can actually pop one inside your mouth right now, but I'm not selfish, so I'm saving this for the family. Reserve the brine. Don't throw away the brine because basically it's just water, salt, and the goodness, the sweetness from this baby abalone. So you can use this to make soup. In our case, we'll be using this to make our gravy. So now we open a can of sea asparagus, which we want to add into this dish. Next, we are going to open a can of Fortune sea asparagus for the dish. The same thing, there's also brine inside. So I'm just going to pour this out and reserve the brine. You can use this for your soup, no problem at all. These sea asparagus are harvested from the clean, unpolluted waters of Chile. So the texture and taste of this is really very soft and mild. So we'll keep this and we'll use this for our dish. And now we'll go and prepare the gravy for this. For this dish, I'm using my favorite pan. This is from Shogun by Gourmet. Heat up the pan, add in a little bit of oil. Once it's heated up, add in 2 or 3 pieces of ginger, sliced thinly. We are going to fry the sea cucumber first. This is approximately 120 grams of sea cucumber. I bought the fresh type. You don't have to add any seasoning. The reason why we are doing this is because we want to extract the moisture from the sea cucumber. So later when we fry this, the gravy can actually be absorbed easily by the sea cucumber and it will be much tastier. So put this in. You just need to dry this out a little. Try to get as much moisture as you can out of this sea cucumber. So I reckon that we need another about 10-15 seconds and then we'll be done. Okay, after this is done, remove this from heat. Same thing, heat up a pan, put in some oil. I prepared some chicken and prawns for this dish, but I'm not going to cook them together with the gravy because I don't want to overcook them. So I'm just going to cook them separately. Once the oil has heated up, we'll put in the sliced chicken. Just brown them a little. This dish is perfect for reunion dinner or even Chinese New Year when your friends come over, you want to do something within the pot itself. This is very nice. And it also shows how much you value your guests because you're adding in abalone into here. Just slightly brown them will do. Okay, now this is approximately 80% done. We'll remove this from heat too. In the same pan, we are going to pan fry prawns. I've deshelled and deveined the prawns. These are 6 pieces of it. Of course, if you like a lot more prawns, we can actually add in more. If you like them with shell on, by all means, put it with shell on, but it will be easier to eat this way. So I reckon about 10 seconds per side. You don't want to overcook them. Look at how beautiful these prawns are. Okay, now it's time to remove them. We don't want them to be overcooked. With the same oil, we'll put in 1 thumb size of ginger, thinly sliced like this. Turn the heat to medium or medium-low. We don't want to burn this, we just want to get the fragrance out from the ginger. Add in 3 cloves of garlic chopped. We also add in the mushroom that we have marinated. Mix up well. Add in 1 liter of water. We are also adding in the brine from both the sea asparagus as well as the abalone. So put all of them in. Put the lid on and let them come to a boil. Once it's boiling, we'll put in the rest of the ingredients. 2 tablespoons of Fortune brand abalone sauce. This abalone sauce is very versatile. You can use it for vegetables to replace your oyster sauce, or you can even use them for soup, not a problem at all. Stir them in. We'll also add in a little bit of dark soy sauce so that the sauce will look better. This personal preference depending on how dark or how light you want the sauce to be. We'll add in half a carrot, sliced thinly like this, put it in. We want to have some color. 80 grams of abalone mushroom, put them in. The sea cucumber that we fried just now, also put them in. I've also air fried 240 grams of egg tofu. I'm using the air fryer to do this at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Just spray a little bit of oil on it and it will turn golden brown like this. So put them in too. We want the tofu to absorb the tastiness of this beautiful gravy over here. So we are going to braise this for 15 minutes, 15 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Nice. I'm going to remove the ingredients now because I want to place them nicely in a clay pot. So very gently, let's remove all this. Now you can take out the ginger if you don't want. After this done, prepare your clay pot and lay some cabbages on the bottom of the clay pot. And then line the rest of the ingredients on top. And we'll thicken up the sauce. We'll thicken the sauce with cornstarch solution. Not too thick, add in bit by bit and stir it up. So once you've done up the sauce or the gravy, we'll pour this over the ingredients in the clay pot. Now in this pot, on the bottom, we have laid the cabbages, and over here we have broccoli, we have the mushroom which we have cooked, the tofu, the carrots, the chicken, the sea cucumber, prawns, the star of the show, the Fortune baby abalone, as well as the sea asparagus. So now we are going to pour the sauce right over this beautiful dish. I've turned on the flame already, so as we are speaking, it will heat up the clay pot as well as boil up this whole beautiful dish. The broccoli, I did not cook them in advance because they cook pretty fast, so this will be good. Put the lid on medium-low heat. We will heat this up, and when it comes to a boil, immediately we will off this. I'm using a Gourmet clay pot over here. This is one of my favorite brand of clay pot. Why is that so? Because the price is pretty inexpensive and it's very durable, and I love using this for my dishes. Okay, we can see some steam coming up from the clay pot. That means it's boiling already. Right, look at how beautiful this dish is. And all we have to do now is just drizzle 1 teaspoon of sesame oil over this beautiful dish. Right, time to serve this. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how we cook our Fortune Abalone Pot. I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.